Yeah, I think for the team, it was also a new experience, but because of the organization of the competition, like we had a lot of time, like I think 1 month for each phase. So we had like meetings, a lot of meetings, and it was sometimes we had like physical meetings and other times like online meetings. So we handled the situation, like the team, and two of my teammates are chemist students, so they already knew the processes, they give a lot of inputs, and I think this made the competition, okay, let's say easier for us because of this, yeah. This concept of circular economy gives us a new view of things. Generally we have this linear economy, that we use things and then we produce waste and it's all. But when we started to study this concept of circular economy, we saw that, well, we can pretty much do a lot of things to the problems that we are facing today. And the solution is to try to do upcycling and recycle back you can say like the nutrients, you can say the materials, and many other things. So I think it's inspiring because of that. It gives us a new way of looking at problems. And when you put this concept of circular economy, it's difficult because some these problems are very tough. They are wicked problems, but at the same time, you think about how you can solve and how you can put this concept of circular economy into this problem, and then generate a solution from them. So yeah, it's inspiring and it's a lot of work, of course, but at the end, yeah, it's worth it because we always come up with a solution, taking account all the parameters, all the how can I say, the structures behind the circular economy scheme. We have a physics student, we have 2 chemistry students, and 2 engineers. One is agronomic engineer and the other is electronic engineer. So as you can see, we have a lot of different views on the problem and also in the solution. And this helped a lot while we were projecting the solution. And also, likely we had 2 groups of mentors. We have mentors from the academia. They have PhDs in chemistry and the renewable energy, so they also came up with different views, very advanced views. And we also would like to get 2 mentors from industry. They are already working on the industry, and they also are very practical. Like we had a lot of ideas first, ideas that sometimes are very good, but it's difficult to implement. But these mentors from the industry, they already know, well, okay, this is a good idea, but how you can implement in real situations. So we had these views, and this helped a lot. This helped a lot, not just for us, different views as teammates, but also different views as mentors. And also the comments from the application helped a lot because, yeah, there are very critical comments like, okay, instead of doing this, why you don't do this? And then we think about it like, wow, it's a very good question, and we didn't have this question before. So yeah, I think this process helped a lot on our solution. Very good question. Like, first, when we do things online, okay, it's a solution because of the pandemic and stuff, but we didn't have this human interaction. We didn't have this long-term networking. But this physical one, we had the opportunity to meet the judges and hear from them their questions, and also had this opportunity to interact between each other. So last year, it was difficult to understand the solution of other groups, but this year, because we are always speaking, then someone's explained how their solution works, and sometimes it brings new insights for our own project. Like, okay, they went through the same problem that we had, but how did they go through it, or how did they went through it? So we learn a lot. So physical meetings, this physical event was very important. And tomorrow I'm very excited to this networking event because I have a lot of questions to the judges, and yeah, I hope to learn a lot, and I'm pretty sure that I will learn. I'm not saying that online is not good, right? But physical is much better. Our next steps are start to implement our solution because we already had the prototype, we already did the market validation campaign, and now we have with this, let's say, prize, we are able to start at least our first activities. And I think before this year ends, we will be having like some what can I say, activities going on, and we will be having our company structured, and I hope to go through all the problems that we eventually will find through our process, and yeah, I think it's all.